Hey everybody, this is Ted Check, recovering reporter. This guy right here, David Pakman, he is a successful YouTuber of the leftist variety, and he'll tell you that. He's on the left, okay? And so he made a lot of headlines because he was very out with the fact that he had hemorrhaged 10,000 subscribers. Now, I mean, to be fair, the guy has 2.6 at this point 2.65 million subscribers. So as I said, very successful. Congrats to him. But still 10,000 is something to worry about. I would think when you lose them all in one shot, pretty much. And this was after the election. That's when that happened. I think, there were a lot of people that were disgruntled, that were disenchanted, and said, why should I go to these sites when they I don't know what the feeling was. Maybe they felt let down, or they were upset, they were angry, crying, gnashing of teeth, things like that. But yeah, so David Pakman, his latest video has to do with then the reaction of the conservative media to the fact that he and I guess other YouTubers and online leftist journalists, the fact that they were losing subscribers and support. So this is his reaction to that. Let's take a listen for, let's listen in a little bit.
I never expected that I would ever be doing a segment like this, but it's where we are. I don't know that I've ever seen a group of sore winners like the MAGA people after last Tuesday. Everyone from Charlie Kirk to Dave Rubin, Tim Pool, a streamer named Asmongold, are now gleefully taking pleasure in the short period of time during which we in progressive media lost some subscribers after Donald Trump's win last week. They smell blood in the water, and they want to end progressive media. Don't believe me? Well, I've got the receipts here.
Okay, so I watched the rest of the video. What he shows is, yes, there is an inordinate amount of glee being taken by guys like he mentioned, Charlie Kirk and Tim Pool and Dave Rubin and on and on. They're taking glee in this because, well, for right now they feel they do have the upper hand. Smell blood and water, whatever cliche you want to use. They're like, yeah, our side won. Okay, clearly the election was an indictment against the liberal-dominated media. And that goes for the legacy or establishment or whatever you want to call it, the mainstream media, and then independent guys like David Pakman. So sure, they're gonna take like I said, an inordinate amount of glee in that, yeah. But you better bet that David Pakman would be doing the same thing, and people like him would be doing the same thing if Kamala had won. Okay? It's just how it works. But as far as they're trying to end David Pakman's career, I think they have bigger fish to fry, to be honest with you. They're trying to grow their, their followings, and Pakman is just the latest fodder for that. I have seen nothing, no kind of concerted effort, no conspiracy or any type of coordinated move to try to get rid of this guy or anybody of his ilk. I think that's a bit exaggerated. Just like when they say Trump's gonna come after us or whatever. I mean, what more than he already did? I mean, Trump is a unique individual, and nobody in the history of this country, no president had ever taken such an aggressive stance against the media, and the media were thrown off by that. And I talk about that in my book, Saving the Beast, a recovering reporter reflects on America's broken media and how to fix it. I talk about how Trump really took it to the media, and they were like, "Oh my God!" What they didn't know what they did. They just melted down because they didn't know how to deal with it. Um, they were used to presidents being far more accommodating. And I think, Trump's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of work to do domestically. He's got a lot of work to do globally. Foreign policy wise. I don't think he's going to organize any type of witch hunt to any type of McCarthyism where going after that was way back in the 50s, going after people who were communists in Hollywood. Um, but anyway, I don't think he's going to have the time, the energy, or the effort to do that. The media has kind of cooked themselves. Really, they did it to themselves. I mean, and maybe I'll do another video about a report card as far as the mainstream media's um, their performance during this campaign, this presidential election campaign. It's not going to be a very high mark, I'll tell you that. Not going to be a very high grade. Um, but yeah, I think David Pakman is a little bit paranoid. I think he's exaggerating quite a bit when he says that these guys want to they want to end his career. Um, they kind of need him. See, that's the thing. One side needs the other. Um, light and dark, black and white. I'm not talking about race here, but I'm just talking about liberal, conservative. Conservatives need liberals. Liberals need conservatives. Um, Conservatives want to be on top. Liberals want to be on top, so to speak. uh, but they need each other. You need to have that juxtaposition. You need to have that polarity for the system to work. What if everybody and their brother was a conservative? It just wouldn't work, right? You need to have the good guy and the bad guy, whatever side you're on. You got to have it. You got to have Batman and the Joker. You got to have, geez, I don't know. You pick your superhero. You got Superman and versus my God, whoever the guy was, the big ugly thing that ended up killing him. Doomsday, was that it? Doomsday? I don't know. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. You got to have a villain and you got to have a good guy, or else it doesn't work. So yeah, Pac-Man really though to kind of end this, Pac-Man doesn't have anything really to worry about because well, according to him, I'm just going on what he was saying. Yeah, sure, he lost some subscribers, but then it sounds like he gained them all back, or he gained more. So good for him. Good for him. Yeah, he's got 2.6 million. There's conservative guys that have that much or more. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on right now. The lines have been drawn. I mean, they have been. It's unfortunate that we can't come together on some things the way that it used to be decades ago. But we live in a society today in the United States where it's very polarized, and you kind of just retreat to your areas where you get what you believe in repeated back to you, and you're not considering the other side and things like that. And that is a shame. Um, Hopefully, Trump can do some mending of fences and be a uniter and not a divider, as we've seen in the past with other presidents where they make it their business to divide this country. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the David Pakman situation, if there really is one. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right, and he's gonna do fine, and he's got a strong following. So I don't really think he's got anything to worry about. He shouldn't be sweating these guys, and they're definitely not sweating him. So they're just enjoying the victory. That's all. That's really all it is. They're enjoying the victory, and for a brief moment they were happy that he was losing subscribers, but whatever. It's all part of the game. So let me know your thoughts, and I will talk to you later.